Alright, that's what I've been waiting for. New games on Arena, rated matches. We have Edie in blue as the Mayans, and I'm actually have no idea who Gemeni is. Random up 1v1, 1865, maybe a Smurf, maybe somebody I don't know. I actually don't know. But Edie is playing, and it's nice to see. Should be interesting. So let's go for the maps here, and I'm really excited to have a few games played again here that can be cast that are a decent level, and 18 plus against Edie. 21 plus is not really a appropriate rating on Arena for him, of course, but should be fine. Mayans War. Let's see what do we have here. We have second gold for Edie is safe in the bag. It's good for him. Second stone safe in the bag, so he can get a castle up if he wants to. Got 4 deer inside, got the boar inside. Second boar, I don't see it. No, there it is. All right. Then we have the main gold, very forward. We might see castle up either behind or in front of that. Maybe it is going aggressive, don't know. Third gold outside, main stone forward on that edge. And Gemeni saying it deleted the eagle warrior. Where did that happen? I don't see it, but military unit 0. Ooh, probably around that wall. Wanted to delete a few pieces of wall and then probably delete the eagle warrior as well. That's pretty unfortunate. Should not happen. That means let's go for Gemeni's map. When we're finishing 80, we've got a relic inside, but otherwise nothing special here. 2 relics close to him, this one on the bottom side, and 1 relic inside Gemeni's base. Let's see, Gemeni, what does he see? Cannot see the border by a tile right now, but I think he should have seen it already. Getting the first boar in, he's gonna see it now, also going for these sheep. Can see his deer, but he's not gonna get them in, and I think this might be a pretty short game, because without an eagle warrior, without getting deer in, you have, those 4 deer pretty far away, but still. It's not easy to play, and of course against Edie it's even more difficult. Let's see, using the sheep to scout now. Of course that's what we expect players to do here, even having the eagle warrior. Can see the extra stone. No, it's a second stone. I think it's a second stone for Gemeni. And the second gold safe in the back, third gold safe in the back, main gold relatively safe. So actually the map pretty nice. 1 relic inside, main stone forward. It's the only thing that is forward. So we might see an interesting game here. Mill placement pretty unfortunate, but the house was there already, so no other chance here. Wood line really close to here, it's not perfect. Second boar parked on the TC, that's always nice, and no problem here getting this one. So 80 population now is coming up as well. Gemeni doing okay, except for losing the eagle warrior. Let's see what Edie is doing right now. He should be able to get the deer in. Yeah, he's got 3 there already. Getting the second boar as well. 4 sheep remain, that's alright. Having 4 on berries. Did he trap 1? No. Lumber camp, only 1 for now as far as I can see, and sending 1 more villager, maybe 2 more to the lumber camp, so I guess he's gonna go with 6 villagers then, and sending a few more now on deer as well, getting the last deer in. So Edie is gonna have a pretty good start here. He's a little bit ahead I think in villagers as well. That's 22 now for Gemeni, but 23 coming in for Edie a little bit earlier. Did he do loom though? Yeah, he did. So that's alright. And the second lumber camp, so Edie's gonna send more than just the 6 villagers. That's 7 already. Gonna get more wood in, and I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. Usually Edie is better in going aggressive than going for a boom. Not sure how he's doing in like a boom defend and go to Imperial Age. That's not what Edie is playing like usually, but what do I know? And Edie is not playing too often right now because not too many good games, I guess, and I guess he's also busy with private life, which is understandable, of course. Edie clicking up to Feudal Age right now. And Gemeni doing even 1 more villager, so it's going 1 more, going for a mining camp on stone and also 1 on gold. Needs a 3rd villager I think here, that's a little bit, yeah, there we go. There's villager number 3, 2 on stone, and taking the rest of the food here. Having 4 farms and no deer being taken, this could be close. 505 coming up. So should be fine with the food then. Edie got a lot of food in the bank already. That's 590 gold, and having 3 villagers in gold as well. He's got 3 on stone, so that's a bit of start for him. Getting a lot of free food means he doesn't need so much farmers. And Edie should be able to get up a castle earlier. And should be able to get more plumed archers out, maybe get the relics in. And of course Edie can scout the map now. He cannot see these relics yet, but he's up to Feudal Age right now, market coming up for him, and somewhere around should be the blacksmith. There we go. Edie looking fine, he's gonna have the resources he needs to click up, and Gemeni should be fine as well, a little bit later of course, one more villager, but resources looking good actually. 5 farms was enough compensation here to get enough food in, or it should almost be, and enough gold as well. 300 stone, it's 3 villages right now. He's going to send at least 2 more. That's number 1 here. Eddie clicking up to Castle Age at this point in the game, and scouting around. You can see the extra gold on the side. He's going to find this relic. There's an extra stone as well. And do we have another extra gold? Yeah, there we go. So all extra resources on this bottom side of the map, which makes sense. The players are like a little bit on the top side. And Eddie advanced to Castle Age, 4 villages on gold and 6 on stone. Pretty much standard numbers, I think. Also getting 5 farms in total. So he's going to be able to keep village production going. Gold mining coming in. You have a known name, Knifer. I don't know Knifer either. So maybe some of you know that person now, I don't. Might try and find him on AOC zone, maybe on Woobly. But for now, I'm going to go with Gemeni here. That's 8 villagers in stone right now, and should be able to get the stone in easily. I think 8 is almost a little bit too much, but it's alright once you get the castle up safely, and maybe get a second TC up as well very, very fast. But let's check Eddie out. What is he going to do? I expect him to get the castle up immediately. There we go, in front of the main gold. Also monastery should come up, and maybe a second TC. He's still got 5 villagers in stone. On the other hand, he could go for a second castle and keep the villagers in stone and just play off 1 TC. Something that we've seen Eddie do very often, and no monastery yet, so he knows he's ahead, and he can afford to wait for the monastery. Gemeni doing a castle, but behind the main stone, in front of the TC, kind of protecting this main gold as well, so it looks like he is not going to go aggressive. Of course, he was up a little bit later. House on 30 population, something that should not happen. Wheelbarrow coming in. Actually, that's alright, because it's got a lot of farms up already, and we might see a fast Imperial Age here, or a second TC, maybe right on the wood line and the main gold. Would be a very nice position here, could fit a few farms around. Monastery coming up for Gemeni then, and a gate to the front, to the entrance. It's very nice. But no TCs for now. Eddie got a monastery up as expected, getting the first plumed archers out. No upgrades yet, and this gate is not going to finish, and that's pretty bad for Gemeni. That's actually you don't want to have that. Eddie could go 1 petard and just go in. That would be very nice. I'm not sure if he's going to realize this opportunity. On the other hand, he knows about the castle here, so it doesn't really make sense at this point anymore. Gate is going to finish, and Eddie doesn't go for any more TCs, so we're gonna see a second castle for Eddie pretty soon. And probably a lot of plumed archers, maybe siege workshop later on. Is Eddie going for the relics now? He can see 1 here, 2 here, and he knows about the one in his base, so he should be able to get at least 3 relics, and I think he should be able to get all of them, because Gemeni still does not know, all except for 1 of course, because Gemeni still doesn't know that the relics are there. He knows about the castle that is up for 80, and still got a few villages on stone, but not too many now. A lot of villages on gold, so Gemeni probably wants to go up to Imperial Age as soon as he can. 85 villages ahead, that's a lot here. Of course, Gemeni did do the wheelbarrow upgrade, and better fight for Gemeni +2 upgrade is done for him actually, so it looks like he wants to stay in Castle Age then, and Eddie is going to go up to Imperial Age. Eddie is going to go up pretty fast now, and with the second castle very soon as well, so looks like Eddie's in a really, really nice position right now. Losing a monk here, I guess, but he's gonna get that relic in, and Gemeni is gonna search for the other relics. There we go. Eddie not going for any upgrades. He wants to click Imp, and that's what's happening right now. Clicking him around 2130, yep, 2132. Eagle Warrior, I guess that's the initial one, because I don't think Eddie's having any barracks. No. And has to run away. Relic is not going in. Oh, Eddie, what did you do? Clicked a little bit too early, and the monk went back. That's 100 gold. Flush down the toilet. Should not happen. Yeah, Eddie won't mind too much, I guess. We see a second castle. Very defensive position behind the main stone for Eddie here. Pretty unusual, actually. Not sure why. Could have gone forward as well, or protect like one of the golds here. but is preferring to go inside the castle, maybe just to make sure that Gemeni isn't going around trying to go in on this side where the resources are. The far side pretty much unprotected. Was that the far side? Actually not, but doesn't really matter at this point. Siege Workshop coming up for Edie as well. Gemeni clicked up to Imperial Age. Only 1 minute 20 seconds after Edie. Pretty good timing actually. Of course, Edie 3 more villagers, and Gemeni now 2 relics in as well as Edie. Edie could go, and he's going for number 3, so he's gonna have 1 relic advantage. Boatkin armor coming in for Edie. Pitted archer armor for Gemeni actually, and looks like an interesting game for now. Problem is, Edie is gonna get out trebuchets first, and it's gonna be double traps because he's got 2 castles up. Let's check his resources. Just up to Imperial Age, 1 trebuchet here. Cannot afford a second one right now. Cannot afford the bracer upgrade. So he's gonna stay with +2. But the traps are gonna make the difference, and I think second trebuchet, yeah, in the front castle, so more plumed archers from the back here. 3 relics in the monastery. And Edie looks to be good right now, looks fine. First trebuchet coming out. Edie can now soon see the castle. I think she should go a little more forward, and there we go. So trebuchet coming up, the plumed archers will go right behind the trap, and even with the +1 defense advantage in Gemeni now doing bracer, I think this castle will go down. Once the castle is down, this game might be over here, because what are you going to do? Don't have any military units, so you don't have enough eco to support like Eagle Warrior production, and you don't have the upgrades either. So a lot of villagers starting to repair this castle. There's the mangonel from Edie, very very smart play, and good shot here on those plumed archers, a lot of them being injured, few going down. Does Gemeni have a university? No, I guess Edie doesn't have it either. Doesn't matter at this point. The mangonel is taking full control for Edie here. 3 trebuchets out already. Is Gemeni even going for a trap himself? No, not happening. Calling GG. He knows this is over. Edie a little bit faster to Imperial Age, and that really determined the game. There we go, Edie taking this one. I hope you enjoyed it. A pretty short game actually, but that's the skill difference, I guess. And also not having deer and deleting the scout, that's something that really threw Gemeni in the back game. Threw behind, how do you call it? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next game. GG.